Hey guys, thanks for stopping by SmokinSteve's today. Normally we're cooking something up around here, but today we're going to concentrate on trying to get this recteq Bullseye cleaned up. If you have the Bullseye or thinking about getting one, they do tend to tarnish a little bit at high temperatures and gets a little grease buildup on the outside around the vents and whatnot. But I got this product I want to try out today and see how it does. I know nobody likes cleaning their grill up, but I like to try to keep it looking nice, best I can, without a whole lot of work. So let's go outside here, take a look at it, see what it looks like, try this product out, and see how easy it is to use and how well it cleans the grill. Okay, here she is. I've got a lot of stainless steel here, and as you can see on the top here, it's tarnished a little bit, as any stainless will do in high heat. And I've got little drippings here on the hopper cover, and underneath there it's tarnished a little bit worse because that's where most of the heat is, down at the bottom. It doesn't matter whether it's a Bullseye or any grill. Take a look at these vents here. They're nasty. But like I was saying, it doesn't matter what grill you have. If you got stainless, it's going to show some grease on it, show some tarnish from the heat. But we're going to attempt to clean this off here and see how it works out. It's not in real bad shape here, but we're going to try to make it look a lot better. Okay, let's start out with the easy part here, this pellet hopper. I got a rag here. I just cut up an old t-shirt. I'm going to use that as a rag. And I already got the cleaner on here. Just dribble a little bit on. I'm going to try to get this grease off the top here. This hopper lid is not in real bad shape. Actually, it's pretty good. You know, there's no heat here to discolor it or anything, but there is a little bit of grease on there from some of my cooks. And it looks like it's coming off pretty good. What we're going to do is just rub this off here, and I got a bucket of water down here. And once I'm happy with cleaning it, I'm going to take a wet rag and wipe this cleaner off and see what we got. And if we need to reapply, we'll put a little more on there and do it again. We do have a couple little specks there in the creases, so I'm going to go ahead and reapply a little bit of this on there and see if I can't get that off. Okay, she's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way the pellet lid's looking. So we're going to move on up to the lid here and see what we can do with it. Alright, we got some product here on the lid of the grill, and we're going to try to get some of this tarnish off of here. Not too much grease here, it's just mostly tarnish from the heat. We're just going to get this applied, and I think I'm just going to apply it on half the lid here so we can take a look at half of it all cleaned up and what it looked like before we started. So I'm just going to continue to rub on this, try to get most of this stuff off of here, and then be rinsing it off with the wet rag again. Okay, let's get this wiped off with the water here. Oh wow, this looks a whole lot better. Didn't take a whole lot of effort here on the top of the lid. So this was pretty good, pretty easy, pretty simple, and it looks good. Okay, look at these vents. Looking pretty nasty. We're going to try to get these cleaned. Put a little bit of this cleaner on the rag here and see if we can't get some of this off. Hadn't been cleaned for quite a while, and this grease buildup back here by the vents is pretty substantial, so it's going to take a little bit of rubbing, it looks like, here to get this off. It's caked on here pretty good. Oh wow, look at all that grease on that rag. It's coming off, but it's taking a little bit of rubbing. It's coming off pretty good back here for some reason. Okay, I traded that rag in for a Scotchbrite here. I was doing a lot of scrubbing there to get these vents clean, so I thought I'd try this Scotchbrite, and it seems to be working a lot better here. A lot better than that rag. I think it'd probably been a lot easier for the top too, so I'm just going to continue with this Scotchbrite here instead of the rag. It seems to be working a lot better. Those particles you see dropping off the sponge, I did wet the sponge first with water, and that's some of the water squirting out and dripping over the edge. So yeah, the Scotchbrite is working a lot better. As you can see, that's coming off there pretty good. So we're going to continue to clean here and see what we wind up with. Alrighty, we're wiping her down with some water here, and it's looking pretty good. Look at these vents here. It's looking good, nice and shiny. That Scotchbrite did work out a lot better for us. Took a whole lot less scrubbing with that. Look at the difference here from one side to the next. Big difference. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to the underneath side of this Bullseye and see what we can do with that. Now this down here has got a lot of tarnish buildup on it from the heat, and the bottom of this gets most of the heat. That's where the fire is, and of course this is a lot hotter, and we're just going to see how clean we can get this guy. So as you can see, we're continuing here with the Scotchbrite, and it looks like we're getting quite a bit of it off here. So I'm going to continue to work on this and come back and show you. Okay, it's looking a lot better here. Did wipe it down with water and just kind of going over it again here. It looks a lot better. Now it is a little discolored down near the bottom there. We can't get that off. Okay, we got half of it shined up here. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. As you can see, you can tell a big difference between before and after. Here's a nice close-up of the vent area. Remember how dirty those were. Those are looking a lot better now. And a good shot of the underneath side. So I'm going to get busy and clean the rest of this up and show you what we got. Alrighty, here it is, all finished up, all polished up, and looking almost like new. It looks like I could have scrubbed around this handle a little bit more. Got some more of that off. But all in all, it really looks pretty good. Nice and shiny on top, on the sides, around those vents. It really looks good, guys. I really like the way this turned out. A little bit of work, but it wasn't bad. After I started using that Scotchbrite and along with the cleaner, it really worked out good. And it's looking good. Look at this baby. It's really shining, looking good. Okay, worked pretty good, right? You saw the before, you saw the after, and you saw me scrubbing on it. Now, I did find that the Scotchbrite worked a little bit easier than just using a rag, so I'd recommend using the Scotchbrite. And the bottom of the grill, it got a lot cleaner, but it's still discolored, and I think that's just the way it's going to be because that's where most of that heat's at. And I think it really did a good job, especially on the top and around the sides and around those vents and stuff. And it didn't take a whole lot of work. So let me show you what we used. BarKeepers friend, soft scrub. Works good, guys. I'm going to put a link underneath my video where you can check it out, price it out, and maybe pick you up a bottle. But it works pretty good. It doesn't matter whether it's a recteq Bullseye or whatever grill you might have. It's really good on stainless steel, and I really like it. So check it out. Be sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you on our next cook. Thanks for watching.